Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm kalikaiz. Today we are playing a really sweet deck. This is a Steelfin whale retraction helix combo deck. Basically Dimir Affinity. This comes to us from an Italian player who just took down an IPT. I think it was Danielle Apollonio. I hopefully said that right, but I probably didn't. And then also Proboscis just trophied with it yesterday, so I'm going to try it out. We are playing the Affinity base with Mistvault Bridge, Sea the Synod, and Vault of Whispers, but a lot of basic lands, swamps, and an island, a dual land to fetch up with our Lorien Revealed. So it's basically a 20 land deck if you count Lorien Revealed as a mana source. And then we have the draw spells, Deadly Dispute and Thoughtcast, plus Fanatical Offering, so 10 draw twos here with 4 Ichor Wellsprings to target. And then we are playing some protection pieces. 5 Metallic Rebuke, 1 Duress. Let me just switch the art here. And then we have 4 Blood Fountain. That's to power out Affinity. Also to dump a lot of artifacts on the table for like the comboing. So Pactdoll Terror is the new card. And I've been having a lot of fun with this. Because whenever an artifact or this creature enters, your opponent loses a life and you gain a life. So Pactdoll Terror, you play Blood Fountain. That is a Drain 2, which is sweet. And then the player that created this is playing 6 4-drops that have Affinity. 4 Refurb and 2 Frogmite. With the Steelfin Whale and Retraction Helix in play, you can bounce and replay the Frogmite forever. Actually, I think that the person that played this list in the IPT was playing some number of Tooth of Chiscoria. So it looks like that is not something that Proboscis played. So we're just going to take that 5-0 list. Hopefully it'll work out. So the idea is Steelfin Whale can bounce and replay the Frogmite forever for 0. You can also bounce and replay your Refurbished Familiar to drain your opponent a bunch and strip their hand. So this is going to be pretty interesting. The sideboard with some Nihilist Spell Bombs makes sense. Some Duresses. That goes up to 4. Some Hydroblast for red and Drown in Sorrow. Then Snuff Out for Glee. We are playing a bunch of swamps, so it could work out. This is going to be an adventure, so come along with the ride. We'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? If you want to pick up these cards, you can check out cardmarket.com. And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Round 1, we're on the draw, and we have a hand that doesn't really do anything. We're going to have to mulligan. The problem with playing basics in your affinity-based deck. Mulligan. Okay, well, we have 1, 2, 3 artifacts. I guess I keep this. I suppose both of these cards aren't great right now, but we probably put back the Retraction Helix or the Terror. Pretty far from casting the Terror. Or the Rebuke. Guess I don't like any of this. Put back the Rebuke. Mountain. When it's on mono red. So we're hoping to draw lands. Just runner lands. Land, Blood Fountain. So next turn we have Refurb into Frogmite, which is pretty strong. We get in with the Clockwork, putting us to 18. If we can just keep drawing lands, then we can hopefully get the Pactdoll Terror into play, and then use that value to go past our opponent. We're going to Kuldotha the Clockwork. Puts an Epicure into Exile Zone. Didn't have anything from there. Play the Refurb. Refurbished Familiar is certainly a much better card when I'm casting it versus facing it. And the Frogmite in play. We have 5 artifacts on the table, so blue mana would allow us to Thoughtcast. We have to play the Epicure and pass with no lands. Find Whale. I'm going to Blood Token and discard Duress on the bridge. Okay, I'll pass. I have to leave both back in case they have a something crazy. Looks like they're going to discard to their own Blood Token. Looking for a land. Maybe they just need a way to push through. I actually have 5. Take out my Frogmite. So I'm not going to block right now. I'm trying to get the Whale in play. And I need to Thoughtcast. Play another Blood Fountain. Pass the turn. At this point, I could block. Play a Lackey. Should probably just block. Okay. Play a Steelfin Whale. Play another refurb. Untap the whale. That doesn't really do anything. Opponent's going to swing out. Block and block. Blocking the Reckless Lackey. Well, that just gives them value. I'll just block here. Taking 2 of their creatures off the board. So Helix is an instant. I can bounce one of their creatures potentially. Play another whale. And I'm going to blood token, discarding a pactdoll. Well, we haven't drawn any lands. That's okay. I feel like they should crack the Lackey here so that they can have the chance of just double bolting me. They agree. We just didn't draw lands. It's turn 7 for them. Play a mountain, 2 cards in hand. I think they're not going to attack. They are. They're just going to trade this for a new card. I have to block though. I'm hoping they draw land, I guess. Find a Tomb Raider, also not too bad. We can attack in and then play their Wellspring to untap the whales. Okay. Going to attack. All right, they just take it. Pretty expected. Play the Wellspring, untap my whales. They have Vigilance. All right. Draw a card. We're looking for runner lands. Find Metallic Rebuke. That could help. Epic here puts me to 4. We're almost just dead. A discard. Discarding a mountain. Another Tomb Raider. Puts me to 3, so I'm dead to Lightning Bolt now. I will block. Do you have the bolt? And they did. Okay. So our deck did not really. We want all 4 of these Hydroblasts. We want all of Drown in Sorrows. Then we can cut the Duress and all the Metallics. Then I think I'm just going to trim Retraction Helix. So we just need to find mana. Definitely 19 is a little bit sketchy. Maybe I should have mulliganed harder. On the play, I have to mulligan. Okay, we have a decent amount of lands. And a turn 2 refurb. So I guess I'm going to keep and put back maybe the Sea the Synod. I think it's the Swamp. I'm a little bit concerned about a Gorilla Shaman, but what can you do? Opponent mulligans to 6. They can't have a way to kill my bridge on turn 1 because they are on the draw and they can't cast into the fire my bridge. But playing around cast into the fire is a pain as well. Clockwork turn 1. Go Vault, Blood Fountain, refurb, discard a Chain Lightning. I think I should just throw my refurb in front of a creature. They Kuldotha it. Finding a Tomb Raider. So I will definitely block the Tomb Raider deck. Play it. They're going to swing. Okay. Easy block. 5, so I can go Mist Vault into Steelfin Whale. Pass the turn. I think I'm going to discard the Swamp. I could also discard the Sea to the Synod. 1, 2, 3. I have enough. Maybe I don't have enough affinity otherwise. Elemental Blast. Okay. Good. I discard Swamp then, and then untap, play the land, get back all these. Discard the Swamp. Draw Thoughtcast. They're attacking for 8, putting me to 11, but they only have 1 card right now. Get back our 2 creatures. Got a Gorilla Shaman. That really blows. I got wrecked. Or shouldn't have discarded the Swamp. Absolutely hammered there. Didn't really do anything. I needed to draw the Hydroblast earlier. Maybe if I'd Thoughtcasted, I could have found the Hydroblast and then it would have been fine. We'll go to the next match. All right, so we have a hand that has draw spells. I'm going to keep. Don't know what our opponent's doing. They're probably on Glee. Our counterspell might be okay. Play the bridge. I guess we can't even use the counterspell turn 2, so maybe it was not the greatest keep. Gee. So I can go Vault of Whispers, Fanatical Offering the Vault of Whispers, play the Sea the Synod, and still have Rebuke up. Just Brood Scale turn 2. Okay. Am I just dead? My opponent has played 3 lands and a Brood Scale, and I'm concerned that I'm just dead. They get in for 2. Plays a Shambling Ghast. I kind of feel like I shouldn't Fanatical Offering right now. I'm going to take a draw. Frogmite was pretty good. Play the Frogmite. Now I have Rebuke again. Opponent is Deadly Disputing the Shambling Ghast. I think I'm supposed to counter. And then it just puts them on top decking the Glee. I'm assuming that they didn't have it previously. But this lets them know that I'm tapped out. If I didn't have it. Feels like a waste of time, but I don't know if I could have done anything different. A Snuff Out, Duress. Or are we just the aggro deck? Or Duress, or Snuff Out. We take out the Rebukes. Then Helix. Just try to get in. So far the mana just hasn't been working out for me, I don't think. But it's a learning experience. I'm trying to do my best with this deck that I've never touched before. I always run into all the artifact hate when I'm playing Affinity. All right, we want to play first. Can't keep a one-lander. This is better. We have a turn 2 refurb. We also have Snuff Out. Pactdoll can just go to the bottom, I think. So this is looking like a pretty solid hand. Rid of the Pactdoll Terror. Play the bridge and pass. Opponent plays a turn 1 Colony Garden. They cannot duress us this turn, which is good because I really need this to get in the game. Blood Fountain. Then we play the refurb. Opponent discards a swamp. They play a swamp. They deadly dispute their plant. That's pretty aggressive on the plant dispute. Let's go for a Wellspring because we could draw tap land. Okay, I'll play Vault of Whispers. Back in. Next turn, I really need to deadly dispute the Wellspring to try and draw into more interaction. Opponent has a Writhing Chrysalis. All right. Getting some of the mana. The Wellspring. Okay. Right on Duress. Take your Stickly and deadly dispute this Wellspring. Finding another dispute. Let's go kill this thing. Get in. Currently cannot cast their other Chrysalis, but they do have the Troublemaker Oof. You can bargain away the Wellspring and Troublemaker Oof something. Deadly dispute the Wellspring instead. It gives them the red mana. They just top deck the Deadly Dispute. Dang. All these cards in hand. Colony Garden. Snuff out my whale. Pretty aggressive. But let's go ahead and attack in with the refurb. I think I want to Deadly Dispute the Refurbished. Deadly Dispute this. I want to buy it back. Land. Play the Wellspring. Draw a card. Play the Steelfin Whale. Pass the turn. Opponent fetches the mountain on end step. Now they're going Chrysalis. Okay, so now they could Troublemaker Oof, I guess, to get rid of the Blood Fountain. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I should Deadly Dispute the Wellspring right now. And that allows me to draw into the enough mana to have rebuy on the refurb and the whale. I really want to rebuy some more refurbs. Dang. Still not getting anything out over here. Maybe I should have... Let's start with the Duress. Full safekeeping, safekeeping. We'll take the Rumble. Play Seat. Buy my creatures. Play the refurb. Poor whale's not really getting anywhere. I guess I did need the retraction helix to keep like getting through, because how am I actually going to win the game? Chrysalis is in play. I'm going to discard a bridge. Pass the turn. I have to be able to attack into the Chrysalis, and it's just not really doable right now. They have Forest. I think they drew that. So they have double protection spell, Nightblade, and Troublemaker Oof. Play the Nightblade. Making the Chrysalis bigger. I guess they can oof the refurb. All they have left are the safekeeping. Okay. Get in for 3. Now I can attack you, though. I'm going to attack in. Tap my whale. Play a new whale. Sort of cool to have the Vigilance creatures. But now I feel like I do have to double block the Writhing Chrysalis, and then they can just safekeeping it. I'm not a fan of. Double block. So they give it Hexproof Indestructible. Yep. Then they are going to pump it up so it can kill one of the whales. Understandable. Whale down. I'm at 10 life. I'm going to attack in. Play the Vault. Need to draw a spell. We've used our 3 disputes. We still have a bunch of Thoughtcasts we could draw into. I think I have to take it this turn. Go to 6, effectively 5 with the treasure token here. A refurbish is nice. Now I can double block the Chrysalis, and then they have to use the safekeeping, and then I can hard cast the Snuff Out. I think I should hold on to the lands in case I draw Blood Fountains or like Pactdoll Terror. Cycle a Landscape. Level and Rumble. They've got Glee, Brood Scale, Snuff Out, Insight. Not good. Probably should take the Brood Scale. They can play it. Use the Brood Scale. Now this is too big. Can't deal with it. Oh wow, they're not gonna 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can't double block right now. Right, block. There's a Brood Scale. We're effectively at 3 now because of the tokens. Find a Thoughtcast. Okay, so play the Brood Scale. I'll Blood Fountain. Fountain back. Herb Whale. Play the Refurb. See what they discard. Discard a Wellspring. So I'm in a bad spot. Let's Deadly Dispute the Blood token. Trying to draw into something else. Okay. Play another Refurb here. Get rid of their safekeeping. Now I can just target the Chrysalis with the Snuff Out next turn. I think it's fine if they safekeeping right now, because then I get to draw a card. Maybe it isn't fine. I block. Need to draw into like a frogmite. Your turn. So we block, lose 2 life. Oh, we have 3 blockers. Okay. I can block here, block here, block here. Kind of have to attack with everything. What are you gonna do? Sending in the team. Okay. Block. Here they adapt the Brood Scale. Makes sense. So this puts me to effectively 3 life. They lose their Troublemaker Oof. They're gonna have to hard cast a Snuff Out to kill the Chrysalis, because otherwise we'll die. Drain me. There's another Brood Scale. Where's my Pactdoll Terrors? Play Wellspring and draw a card. Another Refurb. Start by attacking. Fanatical Offering on the Wellspring. I draw 3. Another Blood Fountain. Find a Frogmite. This doesn't really get me anywhere. Let's draw a card with this Refurbished. Guess I play out the Whale, a land, and the Frogmite. And now I actually can double block and kill the Chrysalis. So I think I'm going to hardcast Snuff Out on the Brood Scale, so that they can't get another spawn. Black that. Kill it. Kill it with fire. We're just going to keep getting back Refurbished over and over. Drawing cards. I'm somehow surviving. Okay. They crack the spawn. Makes the Writhing Chrysalis a 6/7. Yeah, that's a problem. The Swamp. Getting in. I mean, that's not really advisable. You can do it if you want. Alright, they take it back. I think I agree with that. They play a Shambling Gas. I can give them another token. Duress you. Your Insight. A Blood Fountain. Get back the Refurbs. Draw a card. Another card. Where's my Pactdoll Terrors? Another Snuff Out that I can use. Let's the map on a Whale, I guess. Drawing a land. Play token, discarding Tapland. Finding a Lorien Revealed is pretty good. I just go land. Attack. Not great. I'll just hold on to the Blood Fountain. I'll pass the turn. Malevolent Rumble. That's pretty bad. Down to Brood Scale. So they can go crack by the Brood Scale. Pretty close to dead. Choose Makeshift Munition. Guess that does kill me. Alright, well. Still can't win. Nothing I do matters. Let's try again. Still on our way. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna keep. We can land Blood Fountain, turn 2 Fanatical Offering. We'll have the same amount of artifacts in play, and then hopefully Thoughtcast. Blood Fountain, go ahead. Your turn. Idyllic Grange. White Weenie then? So I think we want to try to combo them. Anything I want to counter on turn 2? I don't think so. Fanatical Offering. We can go Refurb into Thoughtcast. They play a Thraben. That's fine. Trying to get my Pactdoll in play. Okay, another Thraben. Thraben's everywhere. Playing the Refurbished Familiar allows me to cast the Thoughtcast. It's not amazing into their deck because they have a lot of flashback cards. And a Metallic Rebuke. Refurbish you. Double Rebuke and weak here. What we have. Could hold up the Rebuke, I guess. I'll just want Thoughtcast. They're taking a minute to think about this, so they might not have a flashback spell, or they might just not have F6. Discard Sentinel's Eyes. That's interesting. Let's Stockcast. Another refurb. Sweet. Get him. Discard an Idyllic Range again. I'm very surprised to see the Sentinel's Eye. Skyfisher is going to pick up maybe land, so play a 1-drop. Or they could, yep, they pick up the land. Cartouche of Solidarity. Some sort of white weenie deck. Don't get it. We're getting in for 2. Okay. We're going to continue trying to draw cards. Podcast. Okay, we find the whale. Go land. Deadly Dispute this map. Okay. Play out a whale. I will pass the turn. We're just blocking. Next turn, I can Pactdoll Terror into Frogmite. Puts a cartouche on the Skyfisher. That gives it first strike. And Ethereal Armor, huh? I'm very confused. It's some sort of like mono white heroic, but not. Play this Pactdoll Terror. Train you. Frogmite. And back. I don't think there's anything that could kill me. If they play another Ethereal Armor, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. It'll be like 11. Maybe I should have attacked with a Steelfin whale first. Could have untapped it. That would have been better. On his turn, they didn't do anything pre-combat. Getting in for 6. Okay, they have 1 card in hand. So let's start with a refurb. Train you and take your card. Many things are happening. Whales untapping. And now I'm just... Oh, they're going to clue. Okay. They don't want to discard one of the things. That means I probably should hold up my rebuke. We're at 13. Draw another card. Finding a swamp. All right, I'll play the swamp. Just attack with my refurbished. Leaving back 1 to block. It's probably fine to just keep shoving the refurbs in front because we can just buy them back with the Blood Fountain. Go block. Onbringer Cleric. Get rid of the refurb. Whatever. Counter. Okay, we're winning now. We've found an opponent we can beat. The rest seems mediocre. They're going to be suiting up all their creatures. I think Snuff Out could be good. But actually, we probably just want the Metallic Rebukes because of their Dust potentially coming in. So I'll just bring in a single Drown in Sorrow. Actually, maybe I just keep the same configuration. Let's just keep it. Metallic Rebuke can handle things. Let's actually kind of split it a little bit. Be a little bit proactive with the Duresses. Finally, we drew the lands and everything in the right order, and our opponent stumbled. Okay, we actually have the combo now, right? Let's keep. We have no blue mana, but we do have land, Wellspring. Okay, it is heroic. Okay, so we probably want to bring in the Snuff Outs now. Land, pass. Sentinel's Eyes. We can actually Steelfin Whale and Retraction Helix their Laguna Band. That'd be funny. We're getting in for 2. A Wellspring. A lot more swamps. Getting... Okay, Skyfisher does what? Plains? They pick up the tap land. I'm confused. Maybe they misclicked. Here, replay it. Didn't have a 1-drop, I guess. Get in for 2. Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Drawing a Frogmite. So let's go land, refurb you. I think it would be better to... Oh my god, we have the combo win. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mana. Play the Steelfin Whale. Oh no, we can't. All the next turn and win. Close. Thought I had it. Darn. They play a Thraben Inspector. Getting in for 2. Okay. I just want to whale someone. Because we can whale the Frogmite forever with the Pactdoll Terror in play. Okay. We needed 1 more blue mana. Play this. Fine. Play the Pactdoll Terror. Train you. Pass the turn. So I think that we wait for them. No, because we can't Frogmite at instant speed. Never mind. I was going to try to Frogmite them. Well. Thought I could like replay the Frogmite forever. I think I should play the Pactdoll Terror. Attack with my flyer. Play the Mistvault Bridge. Drain them some more. And then work up to a point where I can actually get them the whale, because if they have like a Benevolent Blessing, giving my whale protection from blue. Oh, what are they doing? Crack the clue on my upkeep. Okay, perfect. Got lazy. GG. Yay. We'll drain you. We will retraction helix the whale. Then bounce this. Replay it. Hooray. Bounce it. Okay. Our opponent is dead. We're comboing. Affinity combo time. Let's go. Bounce it. I won't make everybody watch the entire thing. They're at 1. And we'll just replay the frogmite one last time for victory. All right, we win a match. We're 1 and 2. Can we pick it up? Let's try. All right, we're on the play. It's round 4. We are trying to recover. This is a great hand. Really good. I'm actually very pleased. Gonna go Mist Vault and then Blood Fountain Refurb. Our opponent has molded to 4, so they're going to scoop to that 100% of the time. Oh boy. Mist Vault Bridge. Let's see what you're up to. Forest. Okay. Maybe they won't scoop. Got the helix. I love it. And the Blood Fountain. The refurb. Purpose familiar. Such a beating. They discard sadistically. Okay. Plays a mountain. Brood scale. Interesting. So I'm going to start by deadly disputing the blood token. Found my island. That's not amazing. Lorien for the dual land. It's going to pass. Because if they go second Glee plus adapt, then I can let that go down. Adapt, sure. I can retraction helix their creature, which is hilarious. Do it, do it, do it. Not today. Why don't I just return your creature to your hand? Okay, we got past that one. Pass. Another refurb. So, play the refurbished familiar. Discard you. Discard the brood scale. I'm going to deadly dispute the refurb, putting it in the graveyard. Not find the land that I wanted, so let's island cycle for the dual land. Right? And for her to. I also can deadly dispute the refurb and potentially blood fountain them back to stripping their hand. For mean. They have yet another brood scale. No way. No way! I can't believe it. Seriously. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need 1 untapped land. Well, I'm just gonna Wellspring. Draw a card. I'm gonna see the Synod. Go see the Synod. Deadly dispute the Wellspring. Might draw another refurb. Finding a blood fountain. So I can just wonder if I should play the blood fountain now. I probably shouldn't. Pass. Do they have the third Glee? I would lose my mind. Okay. It's a duress. I got nothing. They take the blood fountain. They adapt the brood scale. Okay, so they're not going to Glee at this turn. I will block. Then the pactdoll terror. Drain you. Play a land. Drain you. I just don't feel like they have it right now, so I'm just going to keep playing terrors out. Drain you again. You're at 14. And block the brood scale if they don't Glee it right now. And if they do Glee it, so be it. Okay. They found makeshift munitions with the Malevolent Rumble, which is scary. Left 2 cards in hand. So they have to play whatever the card they want because I can just strip their hand with the Blood Fountain. I chose a Swamp. Plays the Swamp. And they're going to play the Nightblade down to 0 cards in hand. So any top deck Glee would kill me. All right. Play the Terror. Play land and the Wellspring. Drain 3. Oh, I have Metallic Rebuke now. Okay. It doesn't really win the game. I'll attack with my creatures. Get a 6 or 2. Oh, they just took it. Why did they do that? You're just dead then. Okay. Didn't expect that. Okay, GG. They mulled to 4. We beat them because they mulled to 4. Hooray. Good for us. Snuff Out's coming in. Now, do I want the Metallic Rebuke? We obviously want the Snuff Outs, right? Clearly. Maybe the Terror. I just don't know what the correct play is. I feel like I don't want the Rebukes. I would rather have Press. Maybe I can cut a Retraction Helix, cut a Steelfin Whale, or another Duress. But Frogmite, maybe that's just not good enough. Frogmite back in, or the Duress. If I can just Steelfin Whale and then pop you a bunch of times with pactdoll Terror on the refurb, maybe that's fine enough. We'll cut the Frogmites. bring in the retraction heal. I'm much more proactive with the duress and the snuff this way. I don't know. I'm learning as I go. Land. Snuff out not good yet, but this is keepable. We have a turn 2 duress, or turn 2 discard. Another snuff out. Play the bridge. If they're threatening a turn 3, I think I have to well, we would die on turn 3. Could try Wellspring to find. They play a Wellspring. Wellspring to find a swamp. Might be okay from my end. We have a bunch of swamp. Alright, let's try it. Draw. And Deadly Dispute. Okay. Third land for the opponent. A Deadly Dispute. That means they have enough mana to kill me next turn. Like they might have the Brew skill right now. Troublemaker oof on land or my Wellspring? Land. Okay. Down the swamp. Play the refurb. Now that seems okay. They discard a landscape, so no red mana right away for them. I just have extra lands in hand. Play a forest. Kill. Got it. It's going to block here. Get my life total high. I don't know if that makes the most sense, but I'm going to try it. Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Finding Mistvault Bridge, okay. Let's play the bridge. As we can discard the swamp. Next turn I have Pactdoll Terror into Thoughtcast. Another Pactdoll Terror. I love the like slow win of the Terror. It's pretty sweet. They're adapting their Brute Scale. So I know that if they target this with the Glee, I need to respond with a Snuff Out. Blink. Everybody has to be playing Swamps for Snuff Out these days. Just how it goes. Glee is gone. They did not see that coming. Okay. They've gotten in. We're at 15. Let's go play the Pactdoll Terror. Then we drain them with our land drop. Okay. You go to 19 and 18. Cast Thoughtcast. Okay. Pass the turn. I think I probably have to go like Wellspring Deadly Dispute. Or I could just Thoughtcast. I need a land. They have another Brood Scale. Do they have another Glee? They had another Glee. I have another Snuff Out. Do you have an Ever Protection spell this time? They didn't. Wow, we double stuffed them. Unbelievable. I can actually go Wellspring plus Deadly Dispute plus Thoughtcast. Okay, Wellspring. Train you. Just trying to find lands. We have a refurb. Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Train you some more. Land. Train you. Herb. Discard you. Discard a Colony Garden. So let's see. I can play the Thoughtcast and draw cards, or I can try to apply pressure. I think I should try to apply pressure. Play the Steelfin Whale. Get in for 3. They can kill my refurb with the Shambling Gas, but I'm not super concerned about it. Just want to keep trying to kill them. They play the Nightblade. The land, so they're at 0 cards in hand. Crack the landscape for the mountain. They can't necessarily win next turn. They could maybe like do something. Just not going to block. Pactdoll Terror. Should a 10. Or a 9 actually. Wait. I should just attack. Then play the post-combat Blood Mountain. That's going to drain 4. So let's see how they block. If they don't block, they have to block both of these or they're dead. That's awesome. Okay. You're right. Oh no, they go to 5. Okay, this puts them to 1. Interesting. Could I try? I'm gonna try to draw an untapped Black Source then. Cast. Didn't get there, but we put you to 3. So Pactdoll Terror with the artifact land mana base is kind of ridiculous and sort of makes me want to. Okay, we found a Snuff Out. That's awesome. It sort of makes me want to play this kind of deck, but instead of the Steelfin Whale combo, I want to play Ethereum Sculptor and then make it an eggs deck because every single thing would just be pinging or just go way over the top. So I might have to try that sometime. But we're 2-2. We are on the way to recovery. Let's try to. All right, so I killed the recording accidentally in round 5, and we're going to check out the replay of how this happened. And this hand seems like it doesn't do very much, but it's maybe keepable. We keep the hand. Our opponent plays an island and Delver. So we're under pressure already. We go Mistvault Bridge tapped. Our opponent does not flip the Delver. They get in for 1. Pass the turn with Counterspell open. We'll go land. Tempt a Wellspring. And that resolves. Our opponent brainstorms, and then Lorien's on end step. The Delver, let's see if it flips. It flips on a brainstorm. They play Island. They get in for 3 where it's 16. I now have a refurbished familiar that I can just hardcast for 1 mana. Play Island. Probably should have... Okay, we'll go Blood Fountain baiting, I guess. Oh yeah, Blood Fountain plays around Spell Pierce there. Now I can just hardcast the refurbished. And then I can... They deduce here. So I thought they were going to counterspell. They played... This is a cantrip that makes a clue, and they can cantrip again. The refurbished is going to resolve, and then my Steelfin Whale can resolve. And then they do not put the Dragon Wings on it and brainstorm on end step. Opponent Thought Scours themselves, milling Mental Note Island, plays a Terror, makes that a flyer. They get in. Nope, they decide not to, because I would have just blocked the refurb. I should... Okay. So we're going to play land, play another Whale, pass the turn. Can't really attack in. They crack a clue. And while that is on the stack, we're going to Deadly Dispute the Wellspring, trying to take advantage of them being tapped out and not getting spell pierced here. So we have Frogmite and Pactdoll. We're like close to having the combo. Our opponent brainstorms. They get in for 5. We're just not going to block because I'm holding back the Insectile Aberration. They play a Cryptic Serpent. I think I should start with a... Okay, we're going to try the Pactdoll Terror. See if I can get this resolved. I have a counter spell. So I'll try Thoughtcast. We find more terrors. So I have to play the land. If they somehow don't counter my Pactdoll next turn, then I think I can maybe live. But they have Mental Note, Delver, getting in for 5 in the air. Okay, so now I'm at 6. If this Pactdoll doesn't resolve, then we're dead if the Delver flips. So we're going to try the Pactdoll. Opponent has the counter spell. So we can play out Deadly Dispute. Didn't really get anywhere. Delver is going to blind flip on a Force Spike. So here they have enough to kill me in the air, no matter what. I could block here and still just take 6, so that is the game. Game 2. We sideboarded, cut some of the combo pieces. Don't actually know what I brought in, I'm sorry. I think probably some snuff outs for the Delvers. All right, so we've got turn 1 Blood Fountain. Let's play that out. Work up to the Thoughtcast on the next turn. Our opponent goes Island Pass. So we can maybe bait with the Blood Fountain. They don't do anything. So I'm worried that they have Spell Pierce still. I think we should play the Contaminated Aquifer. We pass the turn. They Thought Scour. They go Island, pass. My turn. Play Island. We'll try Thoughtcast. Resolves. I probably should have just slammed the other Thoughtcast, to be honest. They have Mental Note and Lorien Revealed. This turn passes the turn. Let's go land. We're just starting with Thoughtcast. On Metallic Rebuke. I think I got a little bit lost in the sauce holding up this Metallic Rebuke here. They deduce, I Fanatical Offering a response, and they Mental Note. Okay. Plays an Island. We have a Thought Scour, or the Mental Note that could help us to resolve something. We fetch out our Island. Untap. Play the Mist Vault Bridge. Okay. Probably should have Thoughtcasted there, but I was trying to hold up in the double Metallic. They deduce on end step, and then crack the clue. So they drew 2 cards for 4 mana. Plays Brainstorm. They're passing. All right, so we go see the Synod. Play Steelfin Whale. Play Steelfin Whale. I'm just adding to the table here. I think I should have played the Pactdoll Terror with the Metallic Rebuke. They did a bunch of milling on end step. Play Cryptic Serpent. They have 4 mana available. We'll try the Pactdoll Terror. I mean, we do have to consider that they might have a null. We'll leave open as much blue as possible. They use Steel Sabotage. So I'll try Metallic Rebuke. If they actually pay the 3, then we can Rebuke again. We play Metallic Rebuke on the Steel Sabotage. They do pay the 3. Yep, they do. We'll just Rebuke again. Got him. It's a 2-for-1. Pactdoll Terror enters the battlefield. We drain them by 1, and we play a Thoughtcast. On our opponent's turn, let's see what they're going to do. They Thought Scour Tormod's Crypt. Tormod's Crypt is good for the Blood Fountains. Makes sense. We'll try a Thoughtcast. And a Refurb. Okay. Drain you, Refurb you. They discard an Island. We'll try a Wellspring. Drain you, draw a card. You sort of have the advantage now. You draw a snuff out, so I can attempt to snuff out this. And I do, and they have a counterspell. We rummage away a land, finding Deadly Dispute. I will play out the Steelfin Whale, and then play the land and drain you some more, and then map onto my refurb. So I have a lot of 3-power creatures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Right now, we could deal them 12 damage just from attacks. They hardcast the Lorien Revealed and play an island, and a terror. 4 cards in hand. Let's see if we can resolve this Deadly Dispute. We have another terror. So I think we should just slam it. Okay, that works. And we will Deadly Dispute. Finding another dispute. They brainstorm looking for an answer. Put you to 12. And then we can refurb them. Put them to 10. And then Deadly Dispute again. Or even Deadly Dispute first. The whales are just continuing to untap. I'll play the refurb. Continue to drain you. They discard a Spell Pierce. So we know they have Spell Pierces available. They play another Lorien Revealed. And now I have enough attack. They Sleep of the Dead on my refurb. So now we should attempt to snuff out their Serpent. They use a counterspell. So now we can Deadly Dispute on something. Deadly Dispute a land. Drain you. And then we can just play the refurb and drain them more. They've just scooped that. All right, game 3 here. Let's see if we can get it done. This hand is fine. A little bit worried about Spell Pierce. Our opponent plays Island and passes. So we're going to go Mistvault Bridge pass. They Thought Scour Milling Dispel Island. They pass with 1 land. So I really should just play the Blood Fountain here. But I ended up doing nothing. I was afraid of Spell Pierce, but I have double of these, and that would have been way better, because then I could Deadly Dispute the Blood token later. I was trying to just like think they didn't have any islands in play. Then they Mental Noted on end step, and I Deadly Disputed my land, which was a terrible, terrible mistake. And it's going to come back to bite us. I'm still not playing the Blood Fountain. I don't understand why. Land. Where's the blood? Can we play the Blood Fountain? They have an annul. I should have Metallic Rebuked there. I don't know. Should have played another Blood Fountain. Now they have terrors. We try to rebuke and they have a Force Spike. Play out my attempting to Thoughtcast, but attempted terror. They counter it. We play the Mistvault Bridge. So I'm just very, very behind from making the very bad decision with the Blood Fountain. And now they've made all their land drops. I'm going to play a Blood Fountain. They counter it. I play a Wellspring. I can't even Thoughtcast. They get in for 5 and pass the turn, playing another Serpent. We're at 10, so there's really nothing I can do here. I could find a Snuff Out by Fanatical Offering. They'd have to not have a counter. We don't find the Snuff Out, and that is GG. So I think I definitely threw this game. Unfortunate, but it was a good league overall. It was a fun deck to play. Affinity is definitely difficult for me, so maybe I should need to practice it and stretch myself more. Hopefully you enjoyed the league. We'll see you in the next video.